I used to weigh 255 pounds. I now weigh about 180. And things like the meal prepping that I'm about to show you in this video is a big reason why I was able to drop that weight. I've selected my weapon of choice. Actually, it's not of my choice. I'd rather use a different knife. But it's dirty and I ain't cleaning it right now. But I'm about to meal prep this pork loin, aka pork chops, if you cut them. So yeah, it's a little bit frozen. It's mainly thawed, but it's a little bit frozen, so you can cut it easier. But yeah, let's get into it. Open this thing up. You can just slice through the plastic and into the meat, but I'm trying to limit my microplastics, you know what I mean? Make sure you dump out all the juices, so you limit the amount of pork blood slash, no, it's no, it's not hemoglobin, ignore that. It's some type of globin. But yeah, so get that, the globin. It's like, I don't know what it is. But this can go in the sink. Won't clog it, trust. You can just touch the meat if you want, or you can use these. Hold on, I'm gonna, one sec. I only touched the outside of the bag, and since condensation is a thing, my hands were getting wet. Chief. You can use these gloves. They're so nice and convenient. Alright, we're about to get into this. One more thing. Hold on. Be patient. Alright? Chill. You need a weight scale. These are like 10, 15 bucks. But yeah, weight scales are so worth it. They're crucial for the kitchen. As crucial as knives. If you're trying to meal prep and make things easy to follow. Just like my meal plan that I'm going through. You just set up your plan. You go shop. Then you come home, meal prep it. Boom, easy. Link in the description. I need more containers. So, normally, I would just cut these up into half pound or pound packs. But now I'm about to do half pound for today because that's what I need to eat. And then the rest of the days, I'm eating 1 pound. So, okay. I'm weird, chill. Back to what I was saying. Normally I just use freezer Ziploc bags, but those have they're made out of polyethylene. I looked that up. If you freeze it, I bet it even releases microplastics even if you don't freeze it. But I'm gonna go back to Discount Direct, which apparently there's only one in the world. I don't know if that's true, but that's what my boy told me. So I'm about to go back there, get some compostable Ziploc bags. I'm sure you can find those anywhere, but those are way more worth it than polyethylene, regular freezer Ziploc bags. But for now, I'm just going to slice and dice this up. Here, I'll show you. Wait, hey, you can see it, but I'll move you. Come on now. Come over here, please. Alright, yup, bet. With the light, yup, yes sir. Yup, easy. Okay. Oh yeah, I have a backpack on. There's 10 pounds in it. Rucking and preparing. Rucking and living life. Come on now, you know the drill. Follow me along with the journey of the pork chop. Okay, tear it, 0. Boom. So, how I like to do pork chops, I like to do like thin chops, so you could just like cook them up real quick. Or you could do thicker chops, or you could just do bigger whole roasts. Put that in the Instant Pot or in the oven, however you like to do it. I'm gonna do, yo, this knife is garbage. Come on. This knife is garbage. No, I ain't doing this. I really should just clean up my other knives. I'll do that after this video. Because fudge. Alright, this knife should do. Slightly better. But it is still a little bit frozen, but still, that knife was bad. Alright. Those two pieces weigh 5 ounces. I'm going for 8. Because for the meal I have today, later today, or literally right after I cut this and make this video. Perfect. 8.2 ounces. That's half a pound. That's what I need to eat today. Then the rest I'm gonna do into 1 pound like portions, but still do these mini little slabs. And if you do these little slabs, then they de-thaw a lot quicker. You can just take them out the freezer when you need. All right, 1 pound, 8 ounce or 0.8 ounces. Boom. So that's gonna stay like this. That's 1 pound right there. I really like using pork because it's lean, has a lot of protein, has a little bit of fat, it still has some. With this meal plan that I'm doing, I'm eating half a pound of Kobe beef, like ground beef. I got it for sale, so I just bought a bunch. I'm eating half a pound of that, which is 75-25, so it's pretty fatty. So then the other so then this is half a pound of pork chop. It's mostly protein, it's pretty lean, so that's the other part of my meal. So I get enough fat, enough protein within that meal for the day. I just eat 2 of those, and if it works for me, that hits my target numbers, and I feel satiated, I feel good, I'm eating enough food. Yeah. Boom. See how easy this is, bruv? You prep your meals so I can do it consistently, and it's simple, it's easy. I can follow it every single day without fail. All you have to do is just buy the stuff, prep it, organize it into set meals, and then you're good. Like you follow it, you cook it, you eat it. You don't really have to think about it. It just kind of happens. Again, link in the description. And be careful with the knife. I've cut my finger very, very badly before. So be careful with the knife, especially when you get down to pieces like this. That's a little bit harder. Be careful. Also, I recommend getting a big cutting board like this so that, yeah, this hand is clean. So that you have room for cutting, you have room for stacking. These are so nice. I have 2 of them because why not? It's lit. Come on, Chief, get out of my way. Boom. I also have this, but this is fully frozen. I'm about to just put it in the fridge so it can thaw out. This is another 5 pounds. If I had this compostable Ziploc bags, I'd just put those in those and then put them in the freezer. And then probably this one in the fridge. Eat this one tomorrow. Have these 2 in the freezer. Once this is gone, rotate the ones from the freezer into the fridge. And you know the drill. Just rotate. I don't know if I have anything else to say to you, Chief. Besides, put a backpack on and click the link in the description. Inside my community, I show you how to do meal preps just like this. How you make it easy to stick to your plan, to get healthy, to lose weight, or to build muscle. The plan is customizable to your own needs, your own goals. I'm just about to show you how I cook these little pork slabs. They're pretty easy. I have a little bit of rendered fat in this pan earlier from when I made the ground beef. So I'm just gonna, and it's on. It's not hot yet, but you can just throw them in. You don't have to have one of these, but if you don't, a grease splatter thingy, then you're gonna have to use like 8 trillion paper towels. They're worth it, trust. Once this thing does get hot and sizzling, it's gonna be sizzling and blowing up, combusting. So I'm gonna preemptively put this on here. This is how I use this knife to like turn them over. You can use a spatula, you can use tongs, but this works well enough. A day before I finish the ones in the fridge, I'll put this from the freezer to the fridge so it can thaw out a little bit. Then I can cut it up just like I just did with this one. Make sure you move them around so they don't stick. The more often you flip them, or like the more they move, then the faster they cook, and it's a more even cook if you flip it occasionally. Yeah, it's a more active process, but it's a better final product. And these really don't take that long to cook. Like the thinner they are, the faster they'll cook. So that's why I like cutting them pretty thin, not like regular pork chops. Okay, I'm about to turn my fan on so this stuff can vent the smoke, so it doesn't just stay in this house. See, dog. Excuse me, skirt, dog. I'm about to leave this door open. Yeah, I've outside gym. I know you're jealous, guys. Remember the splatter guard before it splatters everywhere. Yo, I'm a weirdo, but I love it though. And don't forget to clean up what you use. Put your stuff away. Yeah, it's a mess. Don't worry about it. It's my mess, guys. Yeah. Now I'm just gonna wipe this down with some baking soda so like it can actually scrape the stuff off. Baking soda is abrasive and it gets into the cracks, like all these cuts. And I use some vinegar, some distilled white vinegar, and that sanitizes it pretty much. So these are basically done. I just flip them one more. Okay, yeah, these are done. See how quick that was? It was like less than 5 minutes. So I'm gonna take these off the heat. And then, yo, pro tip right here. Watch, 1 sec. So my pro tip is, wherever you're going to eat this, you don't need to get a separate plate for it. All you do is you just take this wherever you're going to eat it, get a hot pad or a hot thingy, put it under it, set this on your table or wherever, and then just eat it out of here. Poke it with the fork, eat it off the fork. You don't have to do extra dishes. You don't have to waste that time. Just eat it and move on. Well, you have to do this dish, but not an extra dish. Whoever's watching this video, shout out, because I'm a weirdo. Another thing, yeah, these pork loins, per 4 ounces, they have 24 grams of protein and 7 grams of fat. That's pretty lean. So if you have some 80-20 ground beef or just some fattier meats that you're eating on the other side, this is a great thing to add just for some more protein. If you want a followable, customizable, simple plan, click the link in the description. I'll see you there. I'm about to eat this pork chop, not you. I'm not stabbing you with the fork. I'm stabbing this pork chop with a fork. Deuces. Click the link.